Leaks show us an iPhone 6 that clearly is growing in antennas. More rumors point to an HTC One M8 running Windows Phone 8.1. And Motorola is now rumored to push the Nexus into phablet territory. I'm Jaime Rivera, and the fact that my older son Diego turns 14 today just reminds me of how old I am. Happy birthday, son. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today with some sort of official news, as Samsung has just come clear about the future of smartphones running Tizen. We saw the Samsung Z earlier, and we've been wondering when the company is going to launch it, but according to Sammy, they are not ready. And they are not ready because they don't have enough applications for it. Even with their whole ecosystem of proprietary applications and everything, Sammy feels that they're not ready. Yes, even if they can run Android applications on it. So if you were betting on Tizen, bad news. Now, one thing that is confusing is the Samsung Galaxy Alpha that we talked about last week. We love the fact that it was the first Samsung device with a metallic trim, even though it does have plastic on the back, but reports have it that this device is not a flagship phone. Apparently that's going to be the Galaxy F. This device will only have a 720p display, and it will lack a lot of features. Apparently it will only be market specific at the same time, so yeah, if you wanted a smaller Galaxy in metal, that's not going to happen. Now, one device that we've been anticipating for the longest time is the HTC One M8 running Windows Phone 8.1. We've been talking about it for the longest time, being dubbed the W8, and we've got some interesting rumors talking about the fact that HTC is working on this phone, that it will happen, and that it will happen later this year, but the way the rumors are pointed, it seems that it won't necessarily be the One M8. Apparently, there will be some changes to this device, just like we saw with the One X, and then with the other 8X lineup that HTC launched eventually for Windows Phone. So let's see what we get. How about a dual booting One M8? That would be just perfect. Same hardware, dudes. Now let's talk about Apple's iPhone 6, and we get some leaked photos of the device's logic board being compared to the iPhone 5S. And the reason why it's not so big in the comparison is because this is actually for the 4.7-inch iPhone 6. And we got two new antennas here. Number one, the NFC antenna that's been talked about with glowing logo and everything. But another one is Wi-Fi 802.11ac, which is great. It's great to have the extra speeds. Obviously, if you do have a router that supports it. But we're still wondering exactly what Apple plans to do with NFC. Stay tuned for that one. And finally, for the sizzling hot news of the day, we've got some rumors of a 5.9-inch Nexus 6 being built by Motorola. Apparently it will not be built by LG this time. Executives from LG don't even believe that. And rumors have it that Motorola will be in charge of this phone, and this means a lot of good things. Number one, Motorola's got that whole chipset that they built for the Moto X, and we are hoping that this does make it to the Nexus 6. So now you can just say, okay, Google now, and it'll turn on your phone wherever it is. Hopefully they figure out a way to train your voice so that it doesn't pick up any other commands from somebody else. But yeah, imagine that computing platform, aside from the fact that it's going to be a 5.9-inch display, hopefully a waterproof phone with Motorola's nano coating. This could be good, even greater if Motorola figures out a way to give us some Moto X love here. But that leads me to the question of the day. What would you think about a Motorola Nexus smartphone? Because in my particular case, I've been thinking about this for the longest time. I mean, what took them so long? Why didn't they do this when they own Motorola? Leave us a comment down below. What do you think? Yes, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.